In 1901, a fire erased Jacksonville, but it revealed a secret. As the smoke cleared, workers reportedly found massive, ancient brick archways deep beneath the charred remains of modern buildings. Initial recovery reports allegedly documented 1,700 unidentified subterranean structures. Within days, these documents were replaced by vague summaries of old basements and storm drains. Letters from 1901 describe underground passages so wide that two wagons could pass each other. Theoreticians ask, why build such vast infrastructure for a simple frontier port city? Engineers found vertical shafts lined with precision masonry. It is claimed these were not drains, but ventilation shafts for a city designed to thrive entirely below the surface. When the scale of the find became clear, a gag order was allegedly issued. Laborers were ordered to fill the discoveries with concrete immediately, citing structural instability as the official excuse. Independent analysis claims the underground bricks were fired at temperatures exceeding 2,000 degrees. This level of industrial capacity officially didn't exist in Florida during the 19th century. It is claimed the subterranean streets follow a different, more precise mathematical grid. Some believe modern Jacksonville was simply forced to align with this much older, buried blueprint. Proponents of the mud flood theory point to mineral deposits on the buried walls. They claim these are signs of a catastrophic flood that entombed a high-tech civilization long before 1901. In the deepest dellas, workers reportedly saw geometric symbols carved into the stone. It is alleged these were navigation markers for a tunnel system connecting cities across the entire continent. Artifacts found in the lower chambers, undamaged by the fire, suggested a sudden abandonment. Table settings and tools were reportedly left in place, as if the inhabitants expected to return. Leaked photos show workers looking like children next to the massive underground doors. Claims persist that these structures were built for a population much larger than the average human. After the fire, many property deeds were rewritten. It is alleged that references to inherited subterranean levels were systematically removed to erase the original owner's legacy. Retired workers later confessed that millions of tons of concrete were poured into voids that were perfectly sound. They claimed the goal was to bury the evidence, not to stabilize the ground. It is claimed that some metal pipes in the tunnels emitted a low-frequency hum. Witnesses described it as a static charge, suggesting the city once used a wireless atmospheric power grid. A radical claim suggests the 1901 fire was a tactical cleansing. By destroying the surface, the authorities could legally fill and rewrite the history of what lay beneath the foundations. Rumors speak of a red file in the city archives containing maps of underground theaters and libraries found in 1901. Access is reportedly forbidden under high-level security clearance. Researchers believe certain tunnels were shaped to carry voices for miles. This acoustic telegraph would have allowed instant communication across the city without the need for wires. Early notes describe thick glass blocks that captured sunlight from the surface. These prisms allegedly funneled natural light deep into the earth, illuminating the buried city during the day. Where did everyone go? Theories suggest a global reset occurred in the mid-1800s. The inhabitants of the Old World may have retreated into deeper tunnels that remain undiscovered. While the fire victims were counted, claims exist of much older remains found in the rubble. These ancient residents were allegedly reburied in mass pits to prevent a rewrite of history. The ornate spires seen in pre-fire photos were not just decorations. Researchers claim they were receivers for free energy, which was distributed through the underground brick networks. The masonry in the depths reportedly contained symbols linked to ancient secret societies. Those who attempted to document them were allegedly silenced or removed from the project. Modern Jacksonville faces unexplained obrooks, or sinkholes. Some believe these occur when the ancient, improperly filled galleries finally collapse under the weight of modern buildings. It is claimed that 1,901 newspapers initially reported underground cities before being replaced by safe versions. Today, archives from that specific week are often lost or damaged. The mortar used in the buried city was allegedly harder than modern steel. Workers reported their tools breaking against walls that should have been simple 19th-century masonry. Early explorers allegedly found massive bronze clockwork systems in the depths. Some speculate these were environmental regulators, or world clocks, that synchronized the old world. This theory argues that the pioneers didn't build America, they found it. Jacksonville is cited as a prime example of a found city, where the existing infrastructure was simply claimed. Satellite thermal imagery allegedly shows a grid of heat signatures beneath the asphalt. These lines don't match modern sewers, but they perfectly align with the old world tunnel maps. Some believe the Jacksonville tunnels are part of a massive grid connecting St. Augustine to New Orleans. This hidden network is rumored to be still in use by shadow government entities. The final claim is that the truth cannot be buried forever. As the old concrete cracks, the buried city is beginning to speak, and its discovery will force a total reset of human history. Deep in the vaults, workers allegedly found pools of mercury used in silvered devices. Claims suggest these were part of advanced mercury vortex turbines used to generate clean power. Residents in the old district report a rhythmic thumping from beneath their basements. Legend says it is the sound of ancient hydraulic systems still pressurized after a century of silence. Massive granite blocks were found 60 feet deep during the 1950s. Since granite is not native to Florida, the mystery of how they were transported and buried remains officially unsolved. A rumor persists of a room filled with etched metal sheets containing binary codes. These books were allegedly seized by agents and replaced with ordinary debris to hide ancient knowledge. Certain chambers were reportedly found to be airtight and filled with an unknown gas. This has led to the claim that the city was a sanctuary designed to survive a planetary disaster. Interference is unusually high in specific dead zones of the city. Researchers claim these are the locations of the original power nodes, still leaking energy from the buried grid. After 1901, one company controlled all brick production. It is alleged they didn't manufacture new bricks, but simply rebranded millions of ancient bricks dug up from the ruins. Beneath the modern sewers lies a secondary, pristine water system. It is claimed this old-world plumbing still supplies fresh, mineral-rich water to certain elite buildings today. Records of the men who planned the 1901 reconstruction are surprisingly thin. Some believe they were not architects, but specialists trained to bury and hide architectural anomalies. The mystery of Jacksonville is a countdown. Every sinkhole and every deep dig brings us closer to the day the old world refuses to stay buried. The truth is below us. Are you listening? If these secrets intrigued you, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to join us on this mysterious journey. See you in the next one.